Yes, good day everyone. We're going to continue with 8.3, and if I'm going to take a look at this summary right here, we're now at this point what a power is. And afterwards we're going to start calculating with power in this paragraph as well. What is a power? Well, first, before we're going to talk what powers are, take a look at squares. Hopefully you still remember them. I think you all still remember them, right? A square means doing something times itself. So 3 squared means 3 times 3 is 9. 5 squared was 5 times 5 equals 25. We even could do that at letters. A squared means A times A, right? We like that because it's a short way to notate. And that saves us some time, right? Well, this is 3 times itself, but let's say you have this 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, etc. This takes up a lot of space. It takes up a lot of time if you have to write it down, and it's not really clear what it represents at first glance. How many 3's are there? Well, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know. Did I lose count? Right, we don't like that. So there is a way how we can solve when we're going we can solve this problem when you have a number that you're going to multiply with itself multiple times. That's our powers, right? And there are some new terms that are introduced right here. So, and some of you already know, right? We already know what a product is, and we already know what factors are, but the book states that there are red terms, so you should know them. Okay, so 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is a product, iets wat vermenigvuldigd wordt, of 6 identical factors. Now we're going to write this product more simply, because we like that. Instead of writing down 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, we're going to write this down as 2 to the 6th power. Or 2 to the 6th is what they also sometimes say. That's a shorter way to say it. 2 to the 6th power or 2 to the 6th. This saves us a lot of time. And it's easier to see at one glance what this indicates. It indicates that I'm going to multiply 2 6 times itself. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 and 2, etc. In this, the power 2 to the 6th power, or 2 to the 6th, the 2 is called the base, also called het grondtal. Het staat op de grond. The base is on the ground. And the 6 is called the exponent. Sometimes also called the index. Previous versions of numbers in space call it the index. In version 12 they start calling it the exponent, just as we do in Dutch, so that's maybe a bit easier. And index has a plural of indices, so here it's just exponent and exponents. Just remember that. So we have the base and we have the exponent, and a thing like this is called a power. 2 to the 6th power, or 2 to the 6th. And you can do this multiple ways, right? 3 to the 5th, or 3 to the 5th power is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And we already knew some kind of power. We know the second power, right? 5 squared, we also called that. So 5 squared is just one of the many powers that we can have. That's the one that we started with. That's 5 times 5. So the book says a power is a product of identical factors. 4 to the 3rd power means 4 times 4 times 4. 10 to the 6th means 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. And this is a lot shorter than this. It's even shorter than this. This will come back in paragraph 8.4 as well. 10 to a power. We like it a lot because it helps us in a scientific notation. Right? So as a bit of an overview here of what exactly happens. If you have 2 to the 1, or 2 to the power of 1, then that means just 2. Sometimes you find that 2 to the first power means just 2. 2 squared means 2 times 2. Or 2 to the 2nd power, you can also say. But we like to say squared. It's easier, it's shorter. 2 to the 3rd power is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 to the 4th power, etc. Okay, practice with this a bit, and we will continue working with powers in the next theory. Good luck.